We are on the air.
Yes, we are.
Law and Disorder. Sergio and Kate here.
Hey, guys.
We are talking planefart.
Plenefa. Plenefa.
Planefart?
Plenefa, if we were French. Because in French, you don't pronounce the T at the end of words.
Planefarte?
Plenefa.
Planefa.
Plenefa.
Planefate.
For those of you who are going, what the hell are they
Planet
saying?
fart?
Not planet fart.
Oh, that's a
We are
F.
talking plane fart.
Oh, airplane.
Airplane. Plane and fart.
Okay. So what has even caused us to talk about plane farting?
So my coworker sent me a link to this news article today while I was at work, and I thought it was the most hilarious thing I had seen in weeks, and I was just like, we have to talk about this on the show tonight.
So we're talking plane farts.
It is a plane fart.
So what what happened?
So let me read a little bit of the news article to you guys so we can kind of understand what's going on. Okay, so the title of the article is Passenger Drops Fart So Putrid, Pilot is Forced to Make Emergency Landing.
Because of lack of oxygen on the airplane?
The passenger apparently kept breaking wind on board a Transavia Airlines flight from Dubai to Amsterdam last weekend. The two Dutchmen sitting next to him didn't take well to his flatulence, but the unashamed man was apparently not put off and refused to hold back.
So he was just ripping them on a plane.
Oh yeah, like he was doing this on purpose, you guys. He was not sick.
Oh, he wasn't doing it on he wasn't sick?
He wasn't sick. It wasn't like this was a medical condition. It wasn't he had food poisoning. Like he is doing this on purpose.
Oh, I thought he was doing it because something was wrong with him.
Nope.
Oh, yeah. God, no.
Oh yeah.
Why would you do that?
To be a dick.
How long was this flight?
I don't. It doesn't say how long the flight is. But eventually a fight between the men broke out, and the flight had to be diverted to the Vienna airport. And police had to get on the plane with police dogs and remove the men from the airplane.
Really?
Yes.
That's kind of fucked up.
So I don't think it was like the farting itself necessarily,
taunting?
but it was him taunting these guys. Like he's sitting probably this close to them, you know, because you're on a plane. Like how close are you sitting?
You're like damn near on my lap on an airplane, depending on the airlines, yeah.
And so if he's just like letting them rip to the point where, you know, your eyes are tearing up and your nostrils burn and your throat scratches, like, okay, if it happens once, okay, you know, and you're sick, you say, sorry, man, I gotta go to the bathroom. Go to the bathroom.
Yeah.
You know, it happens. People, I understand you get sick, but if you're not sick and you're doing that shit on purpose,
and you're just pushing them out,
and you can just fart on command like that, because I can't.
What? Okay, no, I can't either. Well,
eventually, someone's going to kick your ass because you're pissing them the hell off.
And the main reason I don't fart on command is I'm afraid I'm going to shit myself. Mm-hmm. So I commend the man for being able to do that over and over again and not shitting himself. He's got some kind of awesome anal glands that allow him to not shit himself. But I didn't know he was doing it on purpose. I thought he was just doing it because he had problems. If he has problems, like I get it. It sucks. You don't want to have to deal with that. But if he has problems, he has problems.
I mean, just be like, dude, sorry, I got this medical thing. If it bothers you, let me know.
But yeah, just to do it, what a dick.
Yeah, like how old are you? How old are you?
I don't know. I didn't
read
the article.
How old are you, Sergio? Just kidding.
Old enough to not fart on a plane on command. But not old enough to not burp on a mic on command.
I had never heard that before. The pilot literally had to make an emergency landing because this guy refused to stop farting on his.
How do you even announce that?
Attention, everybody.
No, you got to call air traffic control first. Like, control, this is flight number 221 out of Germany. We're about to make an emergency landing. So there's a passenger disturbing the customers with excess flatulence.
We are detecting high levels of methane gas.
Permission to emergency land. Yeah, then you got to tell everybody, this is your pilot, everybody. Just letting you know, we're going to detour this flight about 14 hours and go stop because this jerk off keeps farting. If anybody would like to kick his ass, he's in 14A.
What if like he farted like so much and it was so bad that the plane couldn't tell the difference and like the gas mask, the oxygen masks fall down from the ceiling? Because I know if I saw those, because like I guess they're supposed to drop like if you drop cabin pressure or whatever, so it's not necessarily the plane's crashing, but if those drop down on my flight, I'm going to freak the hell out. I'm going to think
You
we're
don't know what's
crashing and
going
dying.
You
And
don't
if
know
I
what's-
find out after, that's because some dickweed wouldn't stop partying.
He's just ripping them.
He's getting his ass kicked.
Okay, so would you consider that the most annoying? I mean, I guess that's kind of the worst case scenario of a shitty passenger that you don't want on an airplane with you.
I guess.
Almost?
Except like a screaming kid.
I do happen to have a screaming child.
Oh,
This
no.
young man here, I don't know his name. I wish I knew his name.
Oh, they wouldn't release that. He's a
He
kid.
was screaming on a flight from Germany to New York. Do you know how long of a flight it is from Germany to New York?
I don't know, Sergio. How long is it?
8 hours.
Ugh.
8 hours. How old is this little kid? I don't know if it tells you how old he is.
He looks like he's probably like 5 or 6.
Yeah, he's probably 4 or 5. He's my kid's age. So anyways, this dude here, I will commend him because he's got really good pipes. He just goes on and on and on and screams bloody murder. Let me see if I can. I hope somebody can hear. I hope y'all can hear this.
It sounds like he's being murdered.
This demon child goes on and on and on for an entire 8-hour flight. Yes. And I think this is only hour number 2. Somebody like just did a video diary of this whole thing. And apparently the mom just let the kid run around and do whatever he wanted. He was messing, like pushing the overhead buttons, and he's just like going up and down the aisles, banging on stuff.
I pray he had ADD or something.
And this is like hour number 4, I think, in the video.
Autism or whatever.
Well,
Okay, at this point you need to give your kid like a
Sedative?
like a half a sleep aid or something so that they just sleep through that whole flight. Like,
so I'm a parent. I've got a 4-year-old. This kid's 4 or 5 years old. My kid's a little rambunctious. Like, for example, we were at the movies, and we noticed that there were all these kids my son's age at Black Panther. And I'm like, these kids are so well behaved. They sat through the whole movie. And me and my girl both looked at each other and we're like, our son could not do this. 20 minutes into it, he'd be like, I'm bored, or can I have your phone? I want a snack, something.
yeah.
We acknowledge that enough to where we won't take him to a damn movie unless it's an animated movie that we think he'll sit through.
Thank you for being considerate.
And then we will sit far away from everybody, and we'll probably sit in an aisle. That way, if he does start freaking out, we can just get him and go.
Mm-hmm.
Most of the time, we take him to the drive-in because he can do whatever he wants in the car. And if he wants to have a meltdown, here's my phone. Let me watch my movie. Shut up. If you need to pee, I can just open the door and you can just let her run, close the door, and let's get back inside. I've always had to take him to go poop, but if he's got to pee, I'll let him do it right there. It's a drive-in. Who cares? Bottom line
He's a kid,
is,
who cares?
I'm a responsible parent in that regards. Not because I let my kid pee in public, but because I take him to the drive-in as opposed to if it's a movie that I really want to see and I need to take him, we're going to take him to the drive-in because we can enjoy it or as much as we can, and he's going to do what he does, you know. And if he wants to freak out, well, all right, cool, no harm, no foul. So if you're the mother of this child and your kid has, let's say he's got mental issues, anxiety, whatever, because he may have very well been suffering from anxiety.
Yeah, he could have been scared.
The flight may have freaked him out, or he's got Asperger's or something. And so, as the parent, why would you put that kid on that flight? Like, without drugs? Like, why wouldn't you sedate him?
Yeah, like if he's on medication already, just give him like a little bit extra.
Knock him out.
Yeah, make him a little drowsy, you know. Give him some cough syrup. I don't know, like what's safe.
They do sell those little bottles of vodka on the airplane.
Mm-hmm.
I'd put some of that in my kid's Kool-Aid and just put him to sleep. I'm sure everybody on the plane would have been fine with that. Nobody would.
Everybody else on that plane was doing
Nobody
that.
would have called that child abuse. They'd have been like, well, he's just trying to sedate his kid. Good job, Dad of the Year. But going back to all this, who would you rather be on a flight with? Demon Child or the Gas Man?
See, I originally said Demon Child because I was like, oh, I'll just put my headphones on. I won't hear a thing. But that, for 8 hours.
You can hear Demon Child even if you had headphones on. If you had noise canceling,
would farting guy still make the plane like make an emergency landing, or can we just say he just farted the whole time? If he just farts the whole time and doesn't cause the plane to like make an emergency landing, I'll take farting guy, because like, oh my god, the sign moved. It's because I went like this.
The sign is just like, fuck it, I'm over it.
We need a better stand for that.
I know.
I'll take farting guy, because if I have to sit right next to him, I'll just put some nose plugs in, and then like maybe if I'm like a row or two up from him, I might not smell every fart.
But that demon child, I mean,
that demon child, it don't matter where you sit.
No, first class, wherever, you're gonna hear him.
I'm sure like the what's it called, the dispatch people, the flight airline control,
air traffic
controllers can hear him in the background when they're talking to the pilots. Is everything okay?
Okay.
Where's the air marshal?
Okay, well, what does that say about the airlines? About comparing two different airlines? I don't know which airline this was, but one airline did an emergency landing because some dude kept farting and it caused a fight. And the other one had a kid screaming for 8 hours on an Atlantic flight.
You can't fight a kid. I'd fight that parent.
Well, and you can't emergency land when you're over the Atlantic, I guess.
No.
But
no,
like,
I can't do that either.
What do you do?
You got no choice, man.
He's just screaming.
I would maybe like trip him too. Like if he was like walking down the aisle, just trip him so he bangs his head and maybe it'll knock him out.
Kate's going to the bathroom with her purse, and she just like, pop, like,
excuse me,
like bam, bust him upside the head.
Oh, I'm so sorry.
I'm so sorry.
I'm so sorry. Are you okay? Oh, don't worry, he'll sleep it off. He'll be fine.
That's pretty.
He's fine.
I don't know, man. Like that just seems so rude. Like, why would you?
Kids are bitches.
The kids are bitches, but why would you bring that kid? That's such torture.
Well, I mean, I can understand why you bring him, but God. They should make him sit in a seat with a seatbelt like everybody else.
I can't understand why you would bring him. Why would you do that to that poor child?
Well, if he has to go to a different country.
Don't put him on an airplane.
How's he supposed to get there?
Put him on a boat.
On a boat?
You go on a boat. It takes you.
How long does that take?
I don't know. It took Leonardo DiCaprio like, 40 hours from England to New York. They didn't make it.
He didn't make it.
They wrecked the damn thing. I guess that's the worst case scenario if you take a boat across the Atlantic. Is 1, you might discover America. 2, you might wreck into an iceberg. That's it.
Pretty much. I mean,
but the farting guy? God, I don't know. I couldn't handle the farting guy.
I'd rather put up with farting guy.
I don't know.
I bet eventually, like, your nose just goes numb and you're like, ah.
No, your nose.
That's what regular air smells like.
Your nose never goes numb to that. God, how did fart? What did he eat to get that much power? Like to have like so much gas?
The plane took off from Dubai, so what kind of food do they make over there?
He was
like curry? Is it curry?
He was eating a bunch of spicy food before he got on the flight.
Spicy, like curry, turmeric, paprika.
Oh man, that's just. Let me get some beans on top of it while we're at it. Get this bag of jalapenos and just. Did he not ever shit himself? It's broccoli. He's got like a.
What's that called when you fart and you poop a little bit? Sharding.
You shard. Yeah, dude. I'm pretty sure he did that. How did he not do that?
Oh, imagine like this is another gross thing too. Like the next flight, the person who has that seat. Do you know like what happened in that seat just now?
You probably still smell it. Just like when I burp into the mic. I kind of did it on command. Sometimes the smell lingers. Like right now. It lingered in the mic when I burped into it. So does the fart linger in the fabric?
Or maybe it's a leather seat. I don't know. But that fart's remnants of that fart and the fecal matter that came out of his ass. Because I'm pretty sure farts have fecal matter in them.
That's the other one. How many people got pink eye? Because you're in an enclosed space and you got this guy ripping them.
Seriously.
Because the fecal matter can get into your eyes and you can get pink eye. So how many people got pink eye from that one guy farting?
Probably like the people in his row, and maybe the people in front and back of him.
I don't know. Can you sue that guy for that? Can you sue that person? Like, could you sue that person in general?
I don't think so.
You can't sue the shitty parent with the screaming kid either?
I don't think so.
So
it's a minor.
I guess. But it's not the kid's fault. His parents are idiots. It's hard to blame the. I mean, you can't blame.
Yeah,
the kid.
I can't blame the kid, but the parents either should have prepared him more or given him something, or
Do not bring him.
bring an iPad and some headphones.
Leave
Let
it
them
home.
get lost in the iPad. Like
Leave it home.
prepare.
Put
Like you
him-
go to the movies, you prepare with your son. Like sit in the aisle.
Can't
you
you get
know.
like one of those doggy carriers, like for a big dog, and just put him on under the cargo bay, like in the baggage area
Yeah, put a little blanket in there. He'll be fine.
for 8 hours? I mean, he could have slept.
Mm-hmm.
So can I pay extra for that?
Sure.
I can give him the little thing that you give dogs that you leave them water where they can just suck on it.
Isn't that like a hamster?
Don't they make that for dogs too?
I don't
I think they make that for dog cages.
I've
Too.
never seen that, but okay.
Get you a little bowl, give him some
Okay.
snacks.
Sure.
I don't know. I'd pay for that. If I thought my kid was going to freak out, I'd put him in one of those.
Well, I hope none of you guys ever are on a plane. Don't ever fart on a plane unless it's a medical emergency. In that case, go to the bathroom.
You know what? Don't ever poop on a plane.
Don't poop on a plane.
I don't fly that often. I fly 2 or 3 times a year. But the last time I flew, I went to the bathroom and I went to just pee. But I sat there and I thought about it and I was like, this is the worst case scenario if I had to poop. Like if this is the worst time in your life to get diarrhea is on an airplane.
Oh, yeah.
That's like the worst place to shit.
Mm-hmm.
You have like the area that you have the poop is about the size of this mixer here.
And it's just like I've only flown like once or twice in my life, but isn't it just like a hole? Like it's not like a regular toilet where water like flushes it down.
No, like you flush it, and you're supposed to keep. I don't think you're supposed to keep your butt on the seat when you flush because I think it'll suck your butt in.
Ooh.
I think, but yeah, it's kind of like pooping in a porta potty, but it's just got like an eject button.
Ugh.
But there's no room.
No, there's not. There's not. It's like when you're on like a bus. Those are so little.
It's the same thing. Same thing.
I mean, you're
don't
at
do
the airport for God knows how long before your flight. You have plenty of time to take care of your business.
You should not have eaten before the flight. You should not have drank before the flight.
Pee right before it's time to board. Poop right before it's time to board.
Don't do anything. Like, you really don't do anything but go to the airport to get on a plane.
Yeah, don't eat anything. Don't eat on the plane. God knows how you'll react.
And if you're going to eat something, don't eat anything like crazy.
That's why they have peanuts. Like, who gets sick off a peanut unless you're allergic to it?
But I'm just saying, like, if you go eat somewhere and you're going to get a burger. Don't get like a double cheeseburger with chili and like,
Jalapenos.
Yeah. Jalapeno cheese fries. Don't do that. Burger and fries.
Yeah, or some chicken tenders.
Yeah, don't go all elaborate now. Not the moment you're about to get onto a flight.
No. Airport food's expensive. I'd rather just go hungry.
It's true. So that is
Plane fart.
Planefart.
Planifa.
Planefart talk.
Planifa.
Check out this video and all of our other fantastic videos.
On YouTube, Facebook, the Twitters,
The twatters.
all that jazz.
Was it facebook.com/disorderlaw?
That is the Twitter.
That's the Facebook too.
Is it the Facebook too?
Disorder Law is the Facebook.
Oh, I think the Twitter has an underscore in it.
So it's disorder
You know,
underscore law.
I made them all at once, and like some of the names were taken, so that's why they're all different. So Twitter,
Just find us somewhere.
it's law and disorder. Okay, so like I said, the Twitter is @disorder_law.
And then the Facebook is disorder
and the
law.
Facebook. No, the Facebook I think is
It is
normal.
disorder law.
It is, yeah, @disorder law, no underscore.
And then the Instagram is disorder law 1 or something. Like none of them make any sense. They're all just
Oh my
jumbled up.
gosh. No, our Instagram is the same as the Twitter, disorder_law.
We should have just made the Facebook disorder_law.
No, I was going to take
if the
disorder
majority-
law while it was still available.
If the majority of them are disorder_law.
And then two, once we have 100 subscribers on YouTube, I can create a custom URL with
And-
like our name in it. So
And
what
do
should I make it?
Disorder_law.
Can you put an underscore in a custom URL?
Disorder_law to match everything else but the Facebook.
God.
So
I'm sorry, guys. I didn't mean to make this so confusing.
I just like having fun with her about it. It's not that big of a deal. So on behalf of myself and Miss Kate here,
Hi, guys.
we are Law and Disorder. We will see you next video.